Now, the next thing to do is probably Blood Rites. Each time you cast a spell, increase its HP cost by its spell level. If it doesn't have an HP cost, it gains 1. So the first time you cast it, oh, this resets at the end of the level. It doesn't say here, but it resets at the end of the level. Otherwise, it would be too messed up. Let's see what we have. Yeah, resets at the end of each level. Not a great start. In fact, I would say a terrible start. I don't even know how we are supposed to do this, other than... Alright. All spells and skills gain 2 number of summons. What funny things can one do with 2 number of summons? Regardless of what it is, I don't think that it is doable in that level. I'm starting to notice a bit of a pattern. Okay, fortunately, it's not the case. But this level was pretty rough because of the layout, and this level also looks really rough because of the layout. I was like, maybe this challenge has the secret modifier that the levels are gonna be difficult because of the layout. But no, it doesn't seem to be the case. We're fine. We are fine. I kind of want to go here because this level is really easy. It has some valuable consumables. I don't think I care too much about the loot here. No, I don't think I care. But Lightning Spire. Arcane Helm, huh? I think I might want to get that Arcane Helm. The Rockworms are a very annoying enemy, but it might be worth it to do that for the Arcane Helm. I'm probably like I would really like to get some HP, however. Okay, this doesn't look terrible and it has HP. I might want to go there. I might be okay. Yep. Yeah, HP is important for obvious reasons. So many silent specters. Okay, another level with HP, but it's pretty rough because of this wall right here. Because if it was open, it would be a lot easier. It's so rough that I might get a way to destroy this wall, specifically Blaze Rip, to do this. Yeah, with Blaze Rip we can get this done easily. And is it worth it to get Blaze Rip? It's level 3. Is it level 3? Arcane Fire. It's level 3. Is there any? There is a level 2 spell that it's Bone Spear, but Bone Spear, yeah, it will be annoying. This spell can target and destroy a wall tile. Um, the thing is that it will cost 5, then 10, then 15. Well, no, 5, then 7, then 9, because it increases its cost by 2. Uh, I think I might be better off just getting Blaze Rip. I should not be so resistant to the idea of getting Blaze Rip to make an annoying level a little bit easier to clear. I'm thinking about how I want to do this level. If I want to do it at all. I do have the incentive of the gear. I want that dwarven chainmail. That's a really good thing to have. Vampiric vestments is also okay. In fact, it might be better than the dwarven chainmail because of the challenge that I'm doing, right? I probably really want that vampiric vestments. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Just because I think I am going to really want that vampiric vestments. How did I take... Oh yeah, the goat, yeah. No, I think we have to get Flame Burst. I was thinking if I wanted Volcanic Eruption, but Flame Burst I think is better. I'm dying. Low HP. Oh, I didn't hit the mage? That's kind of messed up. Well, I guess it had kind of a 50% chance to hit the mage. Oh boy, that was rough. That was pretty rough. We have the Vampiric Vestments now, so hopefully that will ease things up for me. You know what I was thinking of? I could go for a knight build, because when you play the knights, you are not the one casting things. In fact, I would say that this build or like this challenge is very much against my normal playstyle, but I have a couple of summon builds in my pocket that we can definitely make use of in this kind of challenge, so that I am not the one casting everything. Yes, if I had the experience, I would get it for this level. It would probably be pretty easy. Unfortunately, I do not have the experience for the knights yet. Okay, I think that I want to do this, and I think I have a plan for how to do it. Okay, I think it hits. If I start, where was it here? Okay, no, it was like here or so. Uh-huh. Exactly what I wanted to see. Oh, it teleported itself away. And now I'm gonna be blind. I didn't manage to kill the Raven Mage before it teleported away and started doing his thing. Hopefully it's not too rough. Hopefully I don't get too punished for that. And yeah, the Vampiric Vestments is huge. It's massive. It's been great to have the Vampiric Vestments. Extremely useful so far. Much doesn't deal enough to one-shot the troll. This is fun. I am enjoying this, but it's gonna get way easier once I get the knights. Wait, get this experience, please. Conjured Fang, 3 minion damage for the knights. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? It might be worth it. Yeah, I could also use Bag of Spikes for this level. I'm almost certain Bag of Spikes does really well in this level. Gotta keep an eye on the knights because if they die, then I'm gonna start dying myself. Hi there, been lurking during your Rift Wizard streams, big fan. You've noticed I'm playing a challenge that you don't see on your challenge list when you boot up the game. There is a beta branch for Rift Wizard 2. Sometimes it goes live and sometimes it doesn't have anything new. If you want to know when it has something new, you need to be in the Rift Wizard Discord. But yeah, I'm in the beta branch and these challenges are in the beta branch. This challenge is pretty hard. And yeah, it will be in the main branch in a couple of days, so you don't have to play the beta branch if you don't want to. But if you want to, well, you just go to your Rift Wizard thing on Steam, library, Rift Wizard, you right click, properties, betas, and you should see beta participation, and you can switch it to beta branch there if you want to. Okay. Okay, that's not good. It was only a matter of time for my knights to start dying. This guy has 1 HP and I have 35 HP, so if I don't use a healing potion right now, I'm gonna die. Oh, somehow this guy didn't die. Yeah, this is being pretty rough. I keep forgetting that I have the ability to reshape the levels. These slimy pachyderms are kind of wrecking me. I'm getting absolutely destroyed by them. And of course only the Chaos Knights prevail because they're the strongest ones. Oh, for a second I thought that one of the 1 HP monsters was one of my knights. They make so much enemy spam, the slimy enemies. Oh, I died because of Deathbolt! Oh, I died because Deathbolt had an HP cost. Man, this challenge... Okay, I have figured it out. You go for summons. You don't go for sorceries, because sorceries are spammy and this challenge really punishes spammy builds. You go for summons and then you let your summons do the dirty work. It's not that hard. It's just really hard if you want to use sorceries. I would recommend against using sorceries in this challenge. In case you are wondering why I targeted my own knight, the knights deal 40 when they die. They deal 40 to you when they die. And I killed my own knight with Deathbolt because I was like, okay, I have 41 HP. So if I use Deathbolt and I kill the knight, I'm gonna be left with 1 HP, and I'm gonna have a 190 HP Skelly, and that might be useful. But Deathbolt had an HP cost, and that's what killed me. Well, it killed me that I cast it, I paid the HP cost, and then the knight dealt 40, and that killed me, I suppose. We can do it again. Now that I know how to do it, this is not gonna be hard. Pain meter seems good early. Early is not really that much of a problem. As long as I can go to good levels, Lightning Spark takes care of the early game. Because in that regard, in the early game, it's no different than a normal run. Just Lightning Spire. I kinda want that electric rotting zombie because it has a lot of resistances. But I don't know if I like this level layout, and I don't know if I want to start on top of the electric rotting zombie. What a nightmare level layout. And not to mention it has monsters that are immune to lightning. Plenty of monsters that are immune to lightning. Oof. From these three, this is the best, and it's not good. It's just doable. But I don't want to reroll. There we go. Pretty good indeed. I guess this is fine. This should be okay. This is definitely better. HP and everything. All right. The electric rotting zombie is getting the job done. I just have to not die, and then the electric rotting zombie just kills everything for me. Bang the Amulet is pretty funny. It gives you a melee attack. Each turn an adjacent unit takes 3 physical damage and you're healed for the damage dealt. I guess it says unit and not enemy. Oh man, these are some pretty rough layouts. Okay, this might be doable, because this doesn't have any enemies with ranged attacks. I wonder when this electric rotting zombie will stop being incredible. Hopefully not anytime soon. Maybe it can be replaced by the knights when the time comes. The Chaos Chimera make that level a little bit annoying. I think it's a bit too early for that. Not gonna lie, this seems kinda crazy. Kinda crazy for Rome 5. I might reroll because I think that we definitely want to go to levels that give me, you know, all the advantage that I can get early on. Like this one. This one's fine. The only annoying thing is this spawner being all the way over there. And the experience not being close to me so I can cast the knights. But it should be okay. The fire lizards are annoying as well. Do they outrange the lightning spire? No, they don't. Okay, so the lightning spires will eventually die to the fire lizards, but at least there's no fire lizard spawners that I'm not gonna kill shortly after entering the level. Oh, I killed one of my lightning spires accidentally with the fanged amulet thing. That is a little bit annoying. I wish it was only enemies. Okay, now we can get the knights, but let me see in my next level. I don't know how doable this is with the knights. It should be fine, and it also gives me the level gives me HP, so I am very incentivized to go here. It doesn't have anything other than the HP, but I definitely want to go there. Yes, yes, I definitely want to go there. How much does it cost to get the knights upgrades? Holy conjuration. Oh, it costs 4. Okay. Idea. I can start here or here and teleport here, and then I get the Chaos Knights, and I don't have to worry about them randomly dying. Because the ones that are not the Chaos Knights die. The Storm Knights are a little bit more resilient, but they still die, and the Void Knights die super fast. Also, they like to split apart. They are very suicidal, the Void Knights. So it's for the best that I do not take Void Knights. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. Keep thinking that it's Chaos, but it's Holy. There we go. I may have won the game. Oh, wait. Those golems might be a problem. Might want to go and support my dudes. Yep. One of them already died. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. As long as I rush knights, we're cool. We are just fine. The knights can take care of that, no problem. I'm almost certain. Now, you say silence, but surely that doesn't affect melee range abilities. In fact, I wonder if the wizard can cast Touch of Death when it's affected by a silent specter. Otherwise, this seems impossible. Not even starting here. What is Heaven Render? Holy spell fire lightning to enemies in a total burst around the target. Damage dealt is equal to the sum of all experience spent of fire lightning. You need to spend experience on fire and lightning? That's so lame. Warlord Helm. All spells and skills gain 4 minion damage. That could be neat. Yeah, I might want the Warlord Helm actually. I'm gonna try to do this. Let's see how it goes. Oh, the silent specters are immune to... Man, silent specters are so bad. I would like this game more if silent specters were not in the game, not gonna lie. Oh, I'm at 1 HP. The knights are dying to the Mind Maggot Queen. I cannot believe it. Why did I choose to go here? And these things suck so much because the worst part is that they have a 5 tile radius on their silence. It says that it's 3, it's 5. I'm not within 3 tile radius, but I'm within 5 tile radius. And they blink around. Man, they're immune to physical. I don't like silent specters. I really don't. They're terrible. Yeah, silent specters are a hard counter to summon builds. Because the summons cannot do their thing when you are when you're subjugated by a silent specters. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. My fault for engaging with silent specters. Okay. How come the other challenge was so easy in comparison? Oh, Jar of Embers is it good? If I take Jar of Embers and I go for a different night, for Storm Knights, let's say, or I give them, but no, the thing is that they're not guaranteed. This is a shame because the Chaos Knights are fire. They're not Chaos for some reason. They're Fire Lightning, I think, Fire Lightning living, so they don't get affected by Jar of Embers. It's a shame because Jar of Embers is one of the greatest things that has ever existed in this game. I think we go here and we get Soul Mail. Yeah, we go here and we get Soul Mail. But we don't start there. You find yourself picking Jar of Quicksilver over Embers sometimes just because it lacks your computer when there's too many burning effects in the map. Understandable. I don't think I ever had that problem, but in my old computer, whenever I cast Summon Wizard Ice Tap, it took minutes to resolve a single turn. It was pretty bad. Minutes. Actual minutes. Okay, might want to go there. But I would prefer to go for HP, which is not offered to me. Jade Shard could be fine. Yeah, I did it on stream a couple of times. Like once or twice, and I was so sad that I was having such performance issues. And then I upgraded my computer, and now I don't have those performance issues anymore, but still, it was pretty unfortunate that because of how the game is made, those issues exist. Which I think it's only because the game runs on Python, I have heard. And if it was running a different programming language, it wouldn't have that problem. Next slide, please. Yes, next slide. It was running at frames per minute. Minutes per frame, that's what I meant. Yeah, minutes per frame. You've noticed that too, you've had the game just randomly lock up for a few minutes? For a few minutes, and just randomly, that's unusual. Like I have had it happen, but not randomly. I know exactly when it happens, which is in my old computer. It was when I cast Summon Wizard with Ice Stab, and it was summoning 4 wizards per enemy on the level. And then all the wizards were doing their things and their effects, and that was actually causing the thing to freeze up for easily a minute. I have a run that I have not put on YouTube. I might want to put it on my Patreon actually. Like it might be something only for the Patreon because I was kind of annoyed at that, where I was doing exactly what I have been describing. So yeah. Oh, whenever an ally is summoned, if it's on or adjacent to a wall, the summon consumes it and gains the clay modifier. That seems pretty good. Oh, it's a staff. Yeah, I probably want that. I probably want that. I'm very likely to go there for that because it's very good. Fortunately for me, all the gates were pretty close together, so it was a free level effectively. You know how it is with Lightning Spire. It just does that for you. Okay, let me claim my Terracotta Legion's banner. Yes, we want this. Wait. Claiming Clawstaff is also really good, but I think Terracotta Legion's banner is better. It will allow me to do well with the knights. Let me show you right now. If I just cast the knights here, yep, Clay Chaos Knight, Clay Storm Knight, Clay Void Knight, and now they have actual good resistances, so they're not gonna die immediately. I probably don't want to go there because of this choke point. Blood Spike Helm. On spending HP to cast a Blood spell. But it could be very funny, regardless, because it deals that much physical damage to up to 3 enemies in line of sight. So, since the HP cost just ramps up like crazy, this damage would also ramp up like crazy, but I don't think dealing a lot of damage to only 3 enemies is worth it. Also, how much HP would I have to lose to have it actually deal significant amounts of damage? Yeah, I don't think it's the item for this build. Slimy Bogart. Very, very annoying. I think I don't want to. I think I'm better off going here. I have learned to respect slimy enemies, though I am not a fan of this level. Looks really rough, but at least I get to start in a safe spot with HP. So let's see. Electric Ice Lizard, not clay. Well, at least these guys are clay. And these guys are clay too. Yeah, surely we are fine. Surely there's no danger for me here. Oh, wait. I got poisoned. Why exactly did that happen? Because you're a nether spider, and nether spiders are a little bit annoying. They're not, silent specter levels of unfair, but they are a little bit annoying. All right, this incredible, incredible. None of my summons die, and they tend to die so easily. Especially the Void Knights, they die so fast. But thanks to the clay modifier, they have no issues surviving. I'm still getting the Chaos Knights because I'm not crazy. I lost some knights. In fact, I lost 4. But I have Soul Mail. Whenever a living unit dies, gain 1 shield. The knights are living. I think that I would take the damage and then I would gain the shield, but I don't know exactly in which order it happens. What I know is that at least if I have 1 shield, I'm completely safe. Oh no! Well, at least it's just a Spark Imp, so it's not that much of a problem. No, stay away from me. Hit this Lightning Spire. Oh, you're not gonna hit the Lightning Spire because the Lightning Spire is immune to lightning. Okay, that makes sense. Beautiful. I'm glad that summons are not hard countered by Leech modifier anymore, because that was one of my greatest grievances with both summons and Leech modifier. And in general, leeches. That also was a thing in Rift Wizard 1. A very annoying thing. Slimy Warlock. Yeah, we want one of those. What changed with leeches? Now monsters target the jar if the leech is at 1 HP. Once again, this is not in the main branch just yet, but it will be in the main branch in a couple of days. You just have to be patient. How much does Pyrophilia cost? Because Pyrophilia is probably the single most important thing to get with the Knights, because it keeps them so healthy. It pretty much makes them unkillable, more than any other thing that you could possibly get for the Knights. How much do I value the Warlock? I don't value it that highly because I have the Knights. If I was not playing a summon build, I would like instant pick. But since I have the Knights, I'm better off going here. Cannot get Pyrophilia because if I want it, I need to start here and teleport over here, or vice versa. Start here, walk over here, teleport over here. So I won't be able to get it. I hope that these flame moths are not a problem. They shouldn't be a problem. Clay Chaos Champion. Yeah, they are so tanky. And they have regen. Crowded level, but this should really not be a problem at all for the knights. 100%, it should be very easy. Alright. What do we have here? Frost Spew Warlock, Mordred's Agent. Yeah, Frost Spew is not something that you want to have. Whether it is as an ally or as an enemy, it's pretty bad. Now, I don't think that the knights do well versus this, actually. Because this enemy is pretty messed up. It makes 9 masses of ice, and it also, the masses of ice then make 8 eyeballs each. So, just makes horrendous amounts of ice, and the ice just completely wreck your dudes, and you. So, better off not going there. This is the complete opposite of the level that I just did. I don't want to do that. And this, the reward is not good. Yeah, Mordred's Agent, and not bad, but definitely not amazing. I kind of want to reroll. I'm gonna reroll. Ah, mages. Okay, I am always a big fan of going to mage levels because they don't have spawners. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but I like that they don't have spawners. The mages are already heavily spawners. Too much of a spawner, I suppose. You could say it like that. Someone's eagles, someone's dragons, someone's temporary earth elementals and wolves. Whenever one of your holy minions dies, the knights are not holy. The spell is holy, but the knights are not holy. They are fire lightning living. This says arcane, nice arcane. Okay, no hat that we could make use of, unfortunately. Yeah, we want to go here. These rewards are pretty trash. I don't want any of them. I know that Iron Eyes may be good, or may look good, but it gives resistance to fire, physical, and lightning, which my dudes are already highly resistant to. If I give them any more resistance, they are immune. And if they're immune, the enemies do not target them, and that means that they target me. And then I die. So we don't want to give them immunity. Giving them immunity is viable, like it's not like something that you should never do, but it is certainly not something that I want to do so early. I might grab Eye of Fire or whatever. There we go. Yeah, these knights are already strong enough to win the game, pretty much. Now my job is to support them with stuff. Oh, maybe I should have gotten Ether Swap. I think Ether Swap was offered. How would I support these knights? Fiery Judgment, Starfire, Melting Armor, Prince of Ruin. Yeah, those things support the knights pretty well. See, the thing is that I want to go here because if I go here and then I cast the knights are gonna make a hole in the wall that they will be able to use to reach these gates more conveniently, more easily, at the cost of making me vulnerable to more enemies. So I'm not so much of a fan of that. I think that I might want to start on the HP, even if I don't feel like I need the HP that much. Oh, one of them is not clay. I guess it's fine. The clay is just giving them regen 3. It's not that necessary. The Fey imps are blinking into my range and making my knights attack me, which is somewhat annoying. Crystal Golem, that's new. 100 HP, each turn changes element, immune to all damage except for current element. Wow, that sounds very annoying. That sounds supremely annoying. But I kinda need it for my bestiary. The thing is that it's so annoying that I don't want to fight it. I do have a good shot with the knights, because the knights deal multiple types of damage. But I still don't want to do it. It's a high level enemy, not a mage, not a modified enemy. It's just a high level enemy. Pretty nasty, those crystal golems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think I'm re-rolling. I don't want to do that. What do we have here? Golden Fang could be okay. Golden Tome could be okay, but I think Golden Fang is better, but this level has Silent Specter, so we're not doing that. Okay, I suppose that by process of elimination, this is the level that I'm doing. It has Gotia leeches, which are supremely annoying, but that's just how it is. It also has gnomes, which are also supremely annoying, but I would like to believe that my knights with Prince of Ruin should make quick work of the gnomes and their summons. Pretty good. I guess the next thing to get is Archconjurer minion range. But isn't there a way to get more minion range? There has to be in Arcane. Arcane has everything. Not Master of Space. Oh, I know the one. It's Sorcery actually. Spell Snipers. No, to range. Huh. What gives minion range then? There has to be a way to get more minion range. Other than Archconjurer, I mean, because Archconjurer only gives 1 minion range. And it is good and I like it, but it's only 1 minion range. Alright, I cast Knightly Oath 4 times, and it let me quite a bit. But we're fine, because the Knights beat the level for me. This thing has 99 shields by default. But, yeah, the Knights get rid of them, no problem. Yeah, I think it's very hard to pass on the Golden Claw. They are so powerful. That Chaos Ball does so much damage now that I have the Golden Claw. And I can increase the amount of damage that it deals, of course. And I do intend on doing that. Mothman, but I already beat it. And off they go. I'm gonna get the Immortal of Rite because it's immortal. It has good HP and good resistances. Hard to argue with that. Oh, this is... It's not all burning, but it does have a monster that summons other monsters that is modified, so we do not want to have anything to do with this level. Oh, easy. Unless any of these are modified. No, this seems easy. Okay. That's a lot of snakes. There we go. Easy peasy, told you. Mage levels are so easy. At least for my preferred playstyle, you know. When in fact, I cannot think of a build that would prefer to go to a modified enemy level compared to a mage level. It's just that the mages are on the squishy side of things, and by extension, it's not that difficult to kill them. We don't really need the minion health. I really don't think it matters if I get the minion health. Same goes for Armorer. I guess I could get Chaos Poet. Chaos Poet, but the Chaos Quills can kill me, and that is annoying. Don't want to be killed by my own things. I could get Toad Blood. Is it? Nah, I don't think it's that necessary. Okay, what else can I get to support my dudes? I guess I can get Shock Value. Holy Thunder. Let's get Holy Thunder. I'll get Shock Value later. Crowded level. It's a very hard crowded level. Not the kind of crowded level that is doable, really. I'm gonna get swapped like crazy because of Dream Hacks, and I don't know if I am in for that. If I go to that level, that is. Fleshbounds? Fleshbound Phoenixes, and they have so much HP and they revive. They're also immune to fire. I don't think that it's a real problem, Fleshbound Phoenixes. The thing is that they're not the only thing in the level. Fleshbound Ice Slime Spawner. Yeah, we are gonna reroll. We should really not deal with modified enemy levels. They're not good. You know, I'm starting to get really exhausted. It's the first time in a while that I do a stream where I dedicate it entirely to Rip Wizard, and yeah, I can feel it. I guess this is the level to do. Okay, pretty good. Mages, but a lot of icy Avengers. I guess it should be fine as long as I am not close to whatever dies. Whatever enemy happens to die. Okay, I know what level to go to. And off they go. No problem at all. Fleshbound Mind Devourer? Where did that come from? I don't have one of those. Where did... What? No, really, what? Where did that come from? Oh, it was a gate that was spawning those. And yeah, because of Fleshbound, because the way that Fleshbound works is pretty jank. That always gets me. And now I have to say that these lightning things barely do anything for me. The electric orb is the one that does the most because it enhances Prince of Ruin. And Prince of Ruin helps my knights. Definitely not. I would prefer not to, because my knights don't fly. Crowded level with Iron Fiends and Storm Knights. Yeah, that's really hard. Let's reroll. Okay, that's doable. That's not doable. And I would like to believe this is doable. Oh, Infernal Titan. Nah, we cannot pass on an Infernal Titan. They exploded. They exploded so hard. Beautiful. Yeah, I saw the 3x3s and I knew I was not gonna run into a lot of problems. Infernal Titan, welcome to the team, Infernal Titan. Look at this absolute unit. Immune to fire, highly resistant to dark holy, and resistant to lightning. Beautiful. Oh, more mages. Slimy Icy Avenger. That is not good. Not good at all. Might want to go there anyway. Oh, I don't want to go here, but I want to see what this is. You pick up experience. Each of your holy spells regains 1 charge. It happens to be extremely okay for what I'm doing, but I think that I am in more trouble than charges problems, charges trouble, if I need to get more charges for my knights, because it means that my knights are dead. Somehow I didn't die alongside them, and the level is not done. So I don't think that is a particularly interesting or high impact item for what I'm doing. Man, Prince of Ruin is so good. Is what cleared this level. It completely decimated the Bone Shamblers that were summoned by the Bone Mage. And I was really expecting the slimy, icy Avenger to deal more damage, but it was not a problem. Now we need 1 more experience for Sonic Shielding. Oh, we're already at round 20, that was fast. Yeah, we don't want to deal with this Flesh Fiend leeches, they have too much HP. Crisis Charm. Amulet of Life Saving, but I do not want to go and fight Jormungandr, because I know that I don't do well against Jormungandr, not to mention that Electric Icy Avenger. Yep, those guys are really scary. If I could change the tile of those guys, I would change it to something immediately, like, obviously menacing. Portal key. Let's see what we get. Easy leeches are annoying. Nope. Definitely not. Everything is infernal. Infernal is one of the worst things that we could see, because those guys resist what I'm doing heavily, or what my knights are doing heavily. I guess this might be the level to go to. Immortal Rot Fiends. I was going to go there until I saw those guys. Definitely not. Infernal Ash Fiend, definitely not. Why is the game torturing me like this? Okay, mages. Mages and Pope the Frog. Maybe. Maybe. Lots of Twilight Seers. Why is it that Pope the Frog is omnipresent? Oh, big monsters and Jormungandr. I think this is the one. It's gonna take a while, but they're gonna kill Pop the Frog, no problem. Oh, I have enough for Sonic Shielding. Could get that. It goes through shields? This does not trigger on damage effects and it never kills the target. I suppose that it does go through shields. And there we go. Easy peasy. 40 turns of relentless Chaos Knight rampaging. That is so much damage that they dealt. It's crazy. In 40 turns too. So yeah, Knights. That's how you do this. I have to say that even though this took me more attempts, I would say that the other challenge was harder. I might still, not be able to make this. It all depends on how Mordor goes. Definitely not. Maybe. Maybe. That looks fine. Should have checked the other one. How come you haven't... How did you get stunned? No idea. I didn't use a stopwatch. Where am I? Okay. Very spooky because of Reapers. I'm gonna use a stopwatch. Are these temporary? Oh, they're not. Yeah, I think I won. It's funny how in Rift Wizard 1, it's so difficult to win against Mordred when you're playing summons, but in Rift Wizard 2 is so easy. Because summons counter Mordred really hard. Oh, I'm so close to Mordred, that is scary. Okay, we're done. Beautiful. Knights, what can I say? It was no different than just like a normal night run. I went really hard on the Knights. I did effectively nothing but the Knights. And yeah, that got me my win. I recommend you to give this build a try. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but by like around half of it, I just started grabbing whatever. I went for the Serpents of Chaos, but I didn't get the Void Lord. I forgot. With Void Lord, Serpents of Chaos would have gone infinite because it increases the damage of Sonic Shielding. Throughout the run, maybe I should have gotten things that increase the damage of Arcane to aid with that. Maybe it avoid maybe it would have saved me the experience to for Void Lord, but as you can see, it's not really necessary. You don't need to get any of that. The Knights are really powerful with very little setup. Probably one of my favorite summons of the game, because despite what the description says, where the caster takes 40 holy damage whenever a knight dies, if you build them properly, if you support them with the correct skills, they're not gonna die. You're fine. So yeah, but get Chaos Curd, because the other ones are not that good. Anyway, I think that will be it for me today. I will come back at a later date yet to be determined, most likely to be tomorrow, and we're gonna play some more Rift Wizard. If you enjoy what I do, you could consider joining the Patreon. It helps me a lot when you choose to join the Patreon. If you don't want to do that, I understand and it's fine. You could also consider Twitch Prime, that also helps me, or just donations, subscriptions, and that kind of thing. Yeah, but if you can't or you don't want to, it's okay. But it would help me if you chose to do so. Anyway, I will now end stream. I had fun. I'm still waiting for the Crawl tournament announcement. I want to play Crawl. Like, I have gotten to the point where I want to play Crawl. I'm just waiting for the tournament to be announced so I can actually do so. Anyway, I'll let you know if I find out when the tournament is announced so I can play some Crawl. In the meantime, Rift Wizard it is. We still have some challenges to complete. Wild Magic and Flawless. These are gonna be a little bit hard, but I'll do them in time. Now I'm going to end stream. See you around. Thank you for everything.